we have a Murray 5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton full tank of gas, half full, and the engine has plenty of oil. This isn't that old, and the person that gave it to me said that there was no spark. Now, on newer engines, I rarely see this happen. Rarely. So whenever I hear that, I'm always just a little bit apprehensive. And this is the reason why. People think there's no spark, especially on these. To test it, you could get like a little tester. I have one somewhere. I'll keep looking while I talk. Oh, here it is. You could get a little tester. This plugs into your boot of the coil. This goes on your spark plug, and then when you pull it, this will light red, or white, whatever color it wants. Or you would take it out and put something, the end of it on something metal, you know, the valve cover, the exhaust. Some of these are very hard to do that because there's so much plastic around it. So I have a feeling that's what happened here, because there's no reason why this should be deficient in spark. So we're going to put a little starting something or other in there. Give it a yank and see what happens. Well, that would just kept on going if I just want to keep going. So, as you can see, it has plenty of spark. That's not the problem. So, this is probably going to be a fuel delivery problem, or maybe just fuel. From the sounds of it, it would run, but it's in excellent condition, so it shouldn't be too hard to fix. I'm going to jack it up and bring you guys back. Okay, so if you hear anything weird in the background, my neighbor is pressure washing something or other. So yeah, anyway, back to the story. I've had probably more of these in my garage than anything else so far. That's odd. Usually I get a lot of Tecumsehs. That's weird. But not so many of these. Of course, these aren't that old. Maybe it's just getting to that point now when they're starting to fail. I will have to say though, the larger of these engines, like a 7, 7.25, 6 3/4, they seem to not have nearly as many problems, but they still have their problems. Okay, so 9:30 seconds, 2 bolts. Now this goes directly into the plastic carburetor circuit. The bottom. That's right. Okay. Next is 5/16. That's going to go right here. That screws into actual metal. Still want to be careful though, but now this should just come off. I'm going to wedge the fuel tank out a little bit, make it a little easier on us. This wasn't dirty, hardly at all. Hey, I legitimately think this is maybe a year old, maybe 2. So, first off, take the carburetor off. Now I'm going to take the carburetor off of the fuel line. Considering the age, it probably won't be too mangled on there. And the fuel line feels pretty good. Of course, when I say that, it's the new one that is. These, though, you want to be very careful you don't break it. It's the other plastic. There we go. Okay, fuel tank. I'm going to leave right here for now. We'll check the gas in it and see what condition it's in. The person that gave it to me said they ran it out and put new stuff in. So I'm going to go take this over to carburetor station. Okay, so here we are. I personally have a love-hate relationship for these. It kind of makes me wonder if just the primer was going bad. No, I mean... Because the primer goes in there. Looks clean. Probably just dirty. We'll find out. Okay, like I said, love-hate relationship. You hardly ever need to get a cleaner out for this because it's plastic. They don't really corrode very much. And they're very easy to clean. You just kind of have to finesse it. This is my screwdriver I like to use for this. Here we go. Let me clean this a little better. There we go. So for this, I usually just kind of wedge it in. I'll probably need a larger one. Meat larger one. So what I'm doing is, this is wider than the hole, so I am just kind of opening it up. And once it's open, you can easily get another screwdriver in there, just kind of pry it off. Well, there's water in there. Let me throw this in the bad gas jug. I'll be right back. Okay. I want to see if there's water in the tank too, so I'm going to pour a little bit in there. Okay. Yeah, a little. I'll probably have to drain the tank anyway. Oh well, no big surprise. Okay, yet again, clean. This part can be probably the treacherous because for whatever reason, this isn't really on the internet. You take a screwdriver and underneath this little section, push underneath it, just enough space, and just kind of wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. There we go. And boom, there it comes. That was hard. Don't really have to worry about it breaking. Well, you do, as long as you don't put a lot of force on there. Just be thorough yet gentle. Okay, so this is the piece that gives all the problems. I'm going to blow it out and blow this dry. I'll be right back. Okay, so that's all done. So, like I said, I think these, the older, well not older, but the newer, larger ones, never really seem to have too much of these problems, generally. And that's because the plug, well, the jet size is a little bit bigger. these run very lean. If you ever look at a spark plug on them, they're always white. So I just take a micro drill bit set, push it through this one, not that one, but this one, and see which one fits in there and go one size over. So that's what this is, one size over. There we go. And that just kind of opens it up. As long as you only do one size over, you won't really run into many problems. Now that's not to say that you can't make it run too rich. You most definitely can, but I've never had a problem. Put this back in. Make sure you hear it clamp. Make sure you see it through the throat. This one goes on one way. That's not the way I have it. Maybe it is the way I had it. Ah, there we go. Push it on nice and tight. Put the screw on. Yeah, don't do this. Okay. I'm gonna go drain the tank and bring you guys back. Okay, put it on, drain the tank. Let's put this back on. Where's the plate? Ah, here we are. For whatever reason, it just kind of looks funny. Anyway, moving forward, put that back. This is the 5/16. Okay, let's put it back on first. Probably easier. And connect the. There we go. Connect the return, or not the return, but the crankcase vent. Here. These are the 5/16. And the 9/32. Right here. There we are. Filter looks great. Not going to worry about that. Okay. Last thing to do is put this on. There we go. We have the 3 bolts. This one was kind of rough to take off, so it's probably going to be a little rough to put back on too. Let's start with that one. Huh, pleasantly surprised. That just means one of these will be probably this one now. Oh my god. Okay. So, oil looks like it's never been ran. I looked at the plug. It was a tad white, but nothing bad, so I just kind of left it alone. And I cleaned it, but that's about it. Okay, I'm going to put some stuff away, bring it back, and we'll get it started. Okay, so I decided to cheat a little bit and try before I turn the camera on, and it's not priming. So I think this primer is bad. We're gonna find out. Which is kind of odd. I only ran across that maybe one other time. So I cover this up, that's where it blows in, and there appears to be no real, it's a lot harder to press when I cover it, so I don't think it's this. Maybe it's something on here. Take a look at this gasket. It's not horrible. Maybe I will do, where's the carburetor cleaner? Dash a carburetor cleaner in there, just to see. And take the air gun. Gas definitely comes out. So I'm assuming it's probably just not getting a very good seal. And clean this up a little bit here. See, in other Briggs instructions, you can actually see the gas go into the carburetor throat. This one's a lot harder because of this big plate. Yeah? Odd. Okay, well, hopefully that fixed it. Let's try it again. This doesn't work, I might just take it off and put the air compressor in there and see if I can't blow it off. Okay, I'm going to go set it back down. I'll be right back. I can't believe it. You were going to let me do all this work and realize the gasket wasn't on. Tisk tisk. Okay. It probably would have started, but it would be the gas that I blew in there from the air compressor. let's go ahead and see what happens. Okay, so after multiple times of having failure, I decided to take a look at the spark plug, and it was wet. So to do that, to clean it, just done, dry. But the first thing is going to work because we have to evacuate the cylinder. So to do that, just pull down the barrel and give it a couple pulls. Okay. A flooding issue kind of has me concerned. Maybe it might have gone into the oil, so I'm going to check it one more time. That's good. Let's clean it and take a look. We can also smell it to see if it smells like gas. And it just smells like oil. Okay. Yeah, no, that's perfectly clean, perfect level. I'm not concerned about the oil now. Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's put the plug back in. This is the annoying part with these motors. Never get it the right angle. Usually on a flathead, they just go flat. And that's the beauty of a flathead. This one, not so much. It's also like a mile long, so I'm not going to twist that by my hand. Okay, I'm not going to prime it, just going to pull, see what happens. Let's prime. Let's see what happens. Still nothing. Well, the guy who gave this to me originally told me there was no spark. Maybe he was right. Maybe it just intermittent spark. Let's replace the coil. See me look for stuff. I'll be right back. Okay, so through the power of hoarding, I've acquired a few coils. Let's take this one off and see if there's another one. That one is stripped off. Well, that's no good. Let's see. What do we do with that? I have a feeling the person who did this is the same one who knew there was no spark. The problem with these is they're so tiny. Hard to get a good grip on them. Maybe a longer pair going from the other side. Not really. Let's just try this again. super tight. I don't know if I'm making it worse or better. Odd, it's so secured on me. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Let's at least see if we have one. Do all this work not to have one. That one could be it. Well, let's see here. Oh wait, what's this? That's the same thing. I'm going to get a Dremel and cut a slot in it. Be right back. Under. Probably wasn't the best idea to go under, but let's see if that worked. Yeah, that's in there. Try this one more time. The noise you hear is this hitting against the side. Maybe get something with a bigger bite. That is just not going in or out. Try a little bit more. Nah, I can't. Oh, this is an impact driver. What it does, it kind of helps free up these types of situations. Maybe the other bit is probably a better idea. This might be too big for it. Okay, well, all else fails. Full power. Loosen, press down hard, hope for the best. There we go. Look at that. that was the reason why we are now working on it. Hummity hum. That looks pretty decent. Let's try that. Except yeah. Okay. I don't want to reuse that. Garbage. Let's see if I have another one. Yep. Power of hoarding, I tell you. Okay. Back in business. So, I mean, technically there's a measurement 10,000ths of an inch, but I just fold a thick piece of paper a couple times. I put it through here, and you twist until the magnets come into contact with it. There we go. And then we tighten. This is a 1/4 inch, by the way. Paper will always disintegrate, but you then save it for the next one. So now there should be a nice little gap. Okay. Oh, that's why the brakes on. Oh yeah, that's better. Not rubbing or anything. Okay. Perfect. Now, excuse me again, connect the ground wire. Maybe this thing is shorter. This one has a really long ground wire. Oh, the ground slot. Okay. What to do with that? I get another ground wire, find another coil with a longer slot. I'll try doing that. Be right back. Okay, so I just found a longer one. It's about an inch longer. So we'll put it through front first. Grease. This thing is so new. It still has all the original grease. It's kind of crazy. Okay. And I usually end up having to kind of, I don't want to say second guess myself every now and then. But wow, this was odd. I hardly ever see a coil fail, especially when you put starting fluid in there. Okay, well, I'm going to put the top back on, clean up all this mess, and bring you guys back. Okay, this works. It'll be great. Put it down. I'm not primed it. I don't think I want to right now, but let's see what happens. Spark plug is connected. Okay. Huh. Let's see what happens with that. Oh boy, this is starting to look more and more like trash to me every time. Let's look at that plug. I know this is the right size. I just put it on. There we go. It's wet. It's going to be hard to spark with that. Let's empty it out one more time. Why couldn't they just have put this in a normal angle? I don't get it. What was the pitch median on this one? Guys, we should just put it in a normal angle so everyone can change their spark plugs easily. And then some guys like, no, we don't want that to happen because then they'll have to come and buy a new one every couple years because they get tired of dealing with it. Brilliant, Jim. That guy got a promotion. Okay, tries again. Private. Let me do some thinking. So, I have one final last effort on this thing before I call it garbage. The fuel I put in it was actually not mine. It was fuel I got from someone who gave me. That's no good. Gave me a lawnmower. Probably, I don't know, a week or two, and they said they just got it, didn't need it anymore, they're just going to buy an electric one. I buy these every now and then, and they just want to give it to me. Wow, what is going on here? I'm on the wrong size. So, it looked fine. It was clear. Didn't have any problems. But you know what? I'm gonna put my own in there. I just didn't want to have to go to the gas station because I ran out a little bit ago. So I went to the gas station. Got some new non-ethanol. I'm going to drain out every last bit of it. And bring you back. Be right back. Okay, now that's all done. We're going to take some good old non-ethanol fuel. That's not mystery fuel. Put it in here. Everything has been dried out, cleaned out. only going to put in a little bit because, well, it doesn't need a lot to test. It will take a little bit of time for the carb bowl to fill. So now we wait. It's time for dinner, so hopefully this gets done. Okay, let's prime and try. Okay, now to make sure it's not a fluke, one more time. Okay, there you have it. So, what did we learn today? Mystery fuel is not fuel. Don't try it. Okay, well, if you liked it, definitely subscribe. Leave a comment below. Be gracious on this one. And I will see everyone later. Bye.